welcome back to another week of Chef O'Clock. Today I'm gonna have some girlfriends over for lunch, and like most girls, everybody's on some kind of diet. So I've decided to make these really quick and easy chicken tacos, which are not only healthy but they're super tasty and super addictive. Let's get started. For this I'm gonna need a little bit of chicken. It depends on how many people you're cooking for. I buy this 200-250 gram pack that I get in the supermarket over here, and it usually lasts for about 2 people for one meal. You're also going to need some veggies like onion, you're going to need some peppers, some coriander for garnish, and you're going to need a spice mix. So in the supermarket you get many spice mixes for burritos, for tacos, or even some Chinese mixes. You can experiment with them and you can add whichever one you like. For today I have a burrito mix, which is by Paso. I find this really yummy. And I have some Tobasco, which I'm going to finish off the tacos with. And of course, I have my ever faithful timer, which is set for 20 minutes, and I'm going to start it right away because I'm going to begin the chopping first. So first we're going to cut up the chicken. You just need to roughly chop them into even sized pieces. You don't want pieces that are too big or some pieces that are too small, then the chicken won't cook right. So I have chicken fillet over here. I'm just going to cut them into 3 pieces each. One fillet is going to give me 3 pieces. And then now I'm just going to quickly wash my hands and use another knife for the vegetables. Now usually when you're cooking with peppers, you don't always need the whole pepper. So what I would recommend is just cut up as much as you need and then chop it up. And then wrap the rest of it in cling film and then use it whenever you need it. This way, the vegetable will last you longer. Now I've removed the seeds and the white parts of the peppers. I'm just going to chop them into the same size that the chicken is. It doesn't have to be the same size, it can just be round about the same size. I'm also going to quickly just cut an onion into dices. Now you don't need to finely chop onions for these tacos because the onions give a really nice crunch, and I like these bits of onions coming in as you eat the tacos. So I'm just going to roughly chop them into cubes, just 1 by 4. And I also have a few bulbs of garlic. I'm just going to smash them and roughly chop them. Now that I smashed all of them, just roughly chop them into pieces. They're going to disintegrate as you stir fry them anyway, so it doesn't have to be finely chopped. Alright, we're ready to cook. Okay, so for this you're going to need a big pan like this. Anything that's good for stir fries or sautés, that'll work. First you just need to add a little oil. And then add the garlic to it. Once the oil heats heats up and the garlic starts sizzling, you're going to get a really nice aroma of the garlic. So once it starts happening, you can add the onions. There's a small kitchen tip over here. What you can do when you're sauteing onions is just add a little salt to the pan, and this will make the onions sweat faster and you won't need to spend as much time cooking them. Alright, now I'm going to add the chicken, and while the chicken is cooking, I'm going to quickly toss up a bowl of salsa to go with the tacos. I know, right? If anyone would have told me last year, before I started making this dish, that chicken tacos could be made in less than 20 minutes, I wouldn't have believed them. With salsa, no way. But it can be done. So I'm just going to reduce the flame a little bit. And then let the chicken cook. And then prep for the salsa. This chicken tacos goes really well with salsa, like most Mexican food, and I'm quickly going to whip up a bowl of salsa to add to the tacos. Now, I like to keep an eye on what I'm cooking, so I'm just going to chop this right here. You can cut it as fine or as chunky as you like. Then add that to the bowl. Then you're going to mix it. On the side, my chicken's almost ready. So just for the last minute, I'm going to add the peppers. And I'm going to add this awesome seasoning. You can just sprinkle a little bit on the pan. Bit of water, just so that in case there are any lumps of spice, they can get mixed up. I think this could do with a little more seasoning. I like to add the water as well because it gives a little bit of a sauce to the dish, so it's not really dry, it's quite juicy. You can obviously add a little more water if you want to make it a little more saucy, but I think this is just right for me. So I'm just going to test the chicken to see if it's done. Just break a piece up and check if it's done. Alright. Chicken is ready. I'm just going to finish up the salsa now. Any good salsa comes with loads of garlic, so I'm just going to add a few cloves of garlic, roughly chopped, to this. Just roughly smash up and chop the garlic. And add it to the salsa. Add a pinch of salt. Some olive oil. Some freshly cracked pepper. Now when it comes to coriander, I don't really like to spend too much time chopping it. You can just mash it up like this and add it to your salsa. Now just give it a nice quick mix. Your salsa is ready. Now comes the hardest part, which is putting the whole thing together. So I have these ready-made wraps that I got from the supermarket. You could also use chapati or naan or any paratha, but I have these wholemeal wraps. You also get taco wraps or burrito wraps. You can use those. All you need to do is open the packet. Take a nice looking plate. add some of the chicken mix into it. Alright, this doesn't look like much, but this is more than enough for one taco. I also have some lemon juice here, so just to make it a little more tangy, I'm just going to add that. Mix it up. And add it to my tacos. To finish this off and to give it a little extra zing, I'm just going to add a splash of Tobasco, which is going to really take this to another level. Now, fold this like this, take one side, roll and eat. This dish took me less than 20 minutes to make and it tastes amazing. Just wait till my girlfriends try it, they won't be able to stop raving about it. Alright, time to eat. Oh, I have to wait for my friends. Okay, I'll be a good friend and I'll wait for my friends to come. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to send me your feedback or share your comments with me once you try this recipe, or you can even send me any recipes that you'd like me to try. As you can see, we accomplished a lot in 20 minutes and these recipes are bound to please anyone who eats them. So don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. This is Chef O'Clock saying bye. See you guys next week.